What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. And today, we have a very special guest. Actually, nag-guest na siya sa isa kong podcast sa Stallion Talk. But today, we have him on What's Up? We have DJ, host, MC, Rammy Bitong. What's up, my brother? How you
Let's
doing?
go! I'm ready.
So-
I got more stories to tell.
Yun na nga. Little backtrack lang. So, I had Rammy on the pod 2021.
Yeah, around that
Yeah,
time.
2 years ago. Full swing pa ang lockdown nito. So if you guys want to go check that video out, check it out. So basically in that video, we talked about like how you were transitioning, no? Because let's give a little background muna to the people. Let's introduce yourself real quick.
Alright, what's up, guys? Like you said, DJ, host, MC. I was heavy on the nightlife scene pre-pandemic. I used to play in all the bars, all the clubs, nightlife, like parties, right? But now, for the past few months, I slightly, kind of shifted and focused on events, weddings, debuts, corporate events, brand launches, etc. And yeah, pretty much entertainment in either hosting or DJing. That's where I'm at.
So yeah, so let's start muna with how would somebody get into DJing? Like, what's a good first step? How would someone, if someone like the kids now, they say, you know what, I like music, I want to get into this. How can they take that first step?
Okay, so if you find yourself, for example, when you're in a gathering with your family or your friends, and you're the one who's always
On the aux.
on the aux,
Yeah.
you're in charge of the music, you're in charge of the
Oh.
playlist. That's you're already DJing. You're pretty much doing what we do, but in a more basic form. 'Cause you're
Grassroots level,
Yeah,
kumbaga.
parang then you start. That's how I started also. Like when we would have parties, I would be
Yeah.
the one playing it from the iPod. If you don't know what an iPod is,
Oof,
what? You're too young. You're too young.
Bro, hindi
Well,
nila alam yung iPod.
iPods go way back. So yeah, after that, if you wanna take it seriously, take lessons and get technical with it, because it's a whole nother thing when you actually have, people that you don't know in front of you na.
Yeah, okay. So, let's go nga. So, from the grassroots level of all you need is an iPod and an aux or speaker, diba? Like, realistically, what are the equipment someone's gonna need? Diba? The bare minimum lang to Bare minimum.
A device for you to play your music from. So it's either now sobrang high tech na, pwede laptop, pwedeng tablet, pwedeng smartphone. People use smartphones.
Yeah, I
to
see
DJ.
that. Parang they have something
Yeah,
they're connected to
yeah,
the
yeah.
deck, no?
Yeah. Other than that, it's either a controller or high-end mixers that they would have in the clubs. But for those trying it out at home, a controller would do, and then you connect that to either the laptop, the smartphone, or the whatever device.
So, yeah. So, on top of that, so like that's the bare minimum, no? Like, ito kasi, like this is just something that I notice. It's like some people will say na parang you don't need a DJ, like you can just put a phone on Spotify, but no way. Like a DJ, it's really like DJing is a performance also. You're entertaining a crowd, you're judging the mood, diba? Like how do you like judge the mood of a crowd? Let's say you're on set, diba? You're starting out, paano mo kinakapa yung crowd? Like ano yung thought process mo? Ano ipa-play ko now? Like what's
Okay.
going through your mind?
There's so many factors, but for me to be able to answer that, I'll ask you, are you asking me this in a setting where nasa club tayo or nasa wedding tayo or nasa radio ba tayo?
Oh, sige, let's make it a two-part question
Okay.
para mas maganda. Because when let's say I'm starting out to DJ now. What usually are the gigs you get at first?
Okay,
Diba?
okay.
Tsaka for sure, hindi pa bayad yan. Thank you lang yan.
Yeah.
TY, di ba?
TY,
So ano yung mga
isang
classic,
bote.
ano yung mga classic events and how do you get into that? Tapos paano mo kinakapa?
Okay, so when you're starting out and then you get your first few gigs, it's usually the smaller clubs and bars. Diba? Say for example, may friend ka na,
Promoter sa ganito.
promoter siya or kunyari, tito niya may-ari.
Oo.
Diba? They need a DJ for this. You'll play for the first 2 hours, say, as soon as dinner ends, mga 9 p.m. 9
Opening
p.m.
slot.
Oh, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. You go early. Like my thing is I always go extra early so that I know what's going on before I start. Diba? Kasi if you come in cold, parang okay, I don't know what the mood is. Have people been here for 2 hours? Kakarating lang ba nila? Are they already drinking? Are they already standing up
So
and
you want to
dancing?
accustom yourself to the
Yes.
vibe muna.
Yes. Read the room.
Read the
Parang
room.
yeah, basically reading the room and you're kind of looking at people. Diba? Parang ito medyo feeling ko ano to, nasa mga madami dito millennials.
Oo.
Okay, there are a lot of millennials.
Dua Lipa tayo.
Okay, I'll go with this era. Maybe like the 2010s, the more modern stuff. But then if you go into a different
Let's say Tita's
bar,
Night.
you go to a
Oo.
different bar, so makita mo puro tita-tita, syempre you're gonna wanna make them feel like, whoa, this is my jam, this is my
Nostalgic, kumbaga.
shit,
Alam mo
I
yun?
fucking love this song. Parang
Oo.
ganun. So it's different for each venue.
Okay. Earlier you said na back in the day you're heavy in the nightlife scene, di ba? And then you slowly transitioned to events, weddings. How did you make that transition?
I guess it also has something to do with my age. No, because a lot of people my age, our age, are getting married.
Getting married.
Are getting married.
Totoo.
So parang naturally na
Yung
lang.
connections mo lang.
Oh, they're like,
Yeah.
oh Ram, I'm getting married. Can you DJ for this? Okay. And I got close to the wedding industry people, and then they would, recommend us to their other clients. I guess that was it. And also, I don't want to say burnout. But I needed a little bit of change in the scenery because the nightlife scene is
Hectic.
it's hectic.
Draining.
It's draining. It's rough.
Yeah.
You get home and people are already waking up
May
to
araw na.
start their day.
Basically nocturnal ka eh. Because it's, di ba, nightlife. It's
Total
exactly
opposite.
what it means.
And the environment, it's not the healthiest. It's not the healthiest. I love it, but it's not the healthiest.
Let me say this lang for some people because like I'm sure you're thinking like, oh, how can you complain about going to clubs and partying for a job? If you're doing something for work, it's not the same as if you're doing something for fun. Diba? Like when Rami goes out, he's not going out to think like, yes, I'm gonna have fun tonight. No, dude, like he's thinking about I can't piss for 3 hours. Diba? I'm standing up, I'm doing the set, I'm talking to drunk people requesting the same song 350 times. Can we detour muna? This is something I wanted to bring up also. Detour muna tayo. Kasi parang when I was younger, parang hindi naman issue mag-request ng song sa DJ eh. Pero parang now, di ba, nakikita ko sa social media, parang, I never really request that much. You know what I mean? Like, I just go there, enjoy. Pero, what is it? Do DJs, is it okay if you request a song? Ayaw ba nila yan? Let you do your work? What's your say on requesting a song?
The whole no requests thing, for me, I can't speak for all the other DJs in the world, but from my experience, it's because the requests suck. That's it, right? If I'm playing a hip hop set, and then someone requests for like
Taylor Swift.
a Taylor Swift that's super out of place, and they're like super rude about it. They're super demanding. Oh, play it now. That's when it gets like annoying. That's when it gets annoying, right? I found a way to
handle those situations.
I found a way to handle it.
Let's say debut ka, si debutant, DJ Rammy B, play this song.
Okay.
Now.
So I have different replies now. One, it's either I say, I'm sorry, I don't have the song.
Okay.
Number two, I can say, oh, I'll play it in a little bit because it's it's a bit slower than
Oh.
my current, current vibe, or it's faster than my current vibe. So I play it later on. Or I could also say, oh, I already played it, so I can't play it
Okay.
again, right? Or if it's not the celebrant, I can say, oh, but the client
Wants me to play this.
specifically told me not to play that song.
Ah.
All I do is win. So I'm sorry, but I can't. Madaming cases.
Okay, gets.
Yeah.
So if we're comparing nightlife gigs to
Events, like
wedding
yeah.
events, wedding, what's your favorite to do? Let's do a ranking system.
Oh,
Oh,
snap.
let's do a ranking system.
Ugh.
We got regular clubs, diba? We got weddings, we got brand events, and we have, let's just say, like openings of like restaurants. Diba? Sometimes they get DJs for that.
Yeah.
So let's do a ranking. And then debuts. Parties, kunyari. Parties. Isa pa yan.
I would say top one. No bias. Not because it's also the, like, business wise, the best.
Yeah, the most money-making venture. Favorite lang.
Without that,
Of course, favorite.
without that, as in just vibe or like enjoyment,
you're most excited to do.
exciting wise, it's still the weddings.
Weddings pa rin talaga.
It's still the
no?
weddings. Like, the energy is different. Everyone's there to celebrate something.
Yeah.
By the time the after party starts, everyone's already like drunk. Everyone's already in the mood to just
Party.
dance and
Yeah.
celebrate. Second would probably be house parties. I
Okay.
miss it. I miss it so much. But for me, iba din kasi yung demeanor ng mga tao when it's a house party.
Alam mo bro,
Like-
totally nakalimutan ko yung phase of our life na yan.
Right?
Na nag-house parties tayo, tapos may
That's-
DJ sa house party.
That's what I'm not seeing a lot of
Oh.
anymore.
I don't know if it's just because we don't do that anymore, or like, I don't know if the kids don't do that anymore. Because like, we were around college age nun, di ba?
Mga college yun.
Yeah.
But like now, that's what I've been craving for. Like,
Oo.
I wanna play for a house. If you guys are having a house party, let me know. I'm super down, because that's what I miss.
Do you think though that like that's parang nalipasan ka na ng panahon doon? Like it's when you were college and starting to DJ, you were doing the house parties. Do you think now it's those types of DJs who are also doing the house parties?
Well,
Yeah.
there are always new DJs.
Yeah.
I mean, especially during the pandemic, sobrang daming bagong DJ because nasa bahay lang sila. Wala silang magawa. They want to try something na sa bahay lang. So a lot of them picked up DJing. Lots of new DJs. Best of luck to all of them. But I mean, it's a cycle. I guess like any other industry.
Yeah.
You have your time here. You have your time here. You have your time here. I'm just thankful that I'm still here. Like,
Tagal na din, no?
10 years,
Yeah,
bro. 10 years.
Icon in the
10
industry
years.
ka na, bro. So let's finish the list. After house parties,
After house parties, maybe the
corporate events, tsaka openings na lang to. Ay, tsaka nightlife, no, typical night
I would
DJ.
say, okay, ito medyo business move na, pero like the brand events are
Yeah.
also pretty good because the guests there, parang this is where I can
So network.
also.
Yes.
And that's where I get a lot of exposure. Yes, I know it's a whole nother topic, but it's after I do those events, I usually get a couple more inquiries. I get more invites. Do this, do that. The booze probably after that.
And then last yung nightlife gigs. Hindi, ano na, umay din factor din siguro yun eh.
I would never let go of it.
Of course.
I would never let go of it, but I can't do it 3 times a week, 4 times a
Anymore.
week.
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck.
that was. Can you imagine doing that? Like 3 or 4 times a week, uwi ka ng
5, 6
5,
a.m.
6 a.m.
Jeez.
Your body can only take so much.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so like What's the best and worst part of your job?
Ooh, okay. Best would probably be being part of someone having a good time, or being a reason.
Someone had a good time.
Yeah, being a
Yeah.
reason for someone having a good time, right? Like, if you go out to party with your friends and then you're not enjoying the music instantly, parang
Yeah.
hindi ka na ano
It
eh.
lowers the quality
Oo,
of the
parang
night.
even if you're with your best friends, you have the best drinks, hindi siya ano eh. So being a part of that is kind of, for me, the best feeling. The worst part would probably be that the whole erraticness of the schedule.
Yeah.
Because like there are some weeks na
Punong-puno ka ng work.
punong-puno. Some weeks wala. Some weeks you end at 11 p.m. Some weeks you end at 5 a.m. So gets everything else hindi ko I mean, everyone who works in freelance, I guess,
knows the
same
struggle.
experience na you can't plan this, because you might have work, you might have this. So, that's kind of the trade-off.
Here's a question I have also, Ram. What are the differences that you noticed sa nightlife scene before and after COVID? Like a difference
Ooh,
ba?
before and after COVID. Well, obviously yung mga guests, ang daming new party goers.
Oo, kasi yung mga
yeah.
nag-18
yung
nung
mga
pandemic.
nag-18 nung 2020, mga
bro.
nag-18 nung 2021,
Grabe.
2022.
Yung lumabas
2023.
ako first time ulit, tapos nakita ko yung mga pila ng bata.
It's good. It's good for us. I mean, it's good for business. It's good for,
for the nightclub owners.
They're
diba,
finally
our friends.
they're finally experiencing it. Apart from that, the music is also
nag-change na ng onte.
for me, sa mga nakikita ko lang, okay, this is gonna get a bit sensitive for some DJs, but there's, like I said earlier, ang daming bagong DJs, pero lahat ng bagong DJ, they play the same genre. They all play house music. I have nothing against house music. I play house music, but as an open format DJ, I just want them to be able to explore.
You know what I noticed, bro? Parang panapanahon lang din talaga. Like, everything just goes in circles. You remember when we were in high school, there wasn't really a lot of hip-hop. It was like EDM, techno, house. And then umikot, now it's hip-hop and stuff. And then now it's coming back. The new kids are just playing house. It's like, in all things, in like fashion also.
Yeah. Cycle siya.
Why do you think that is though? Bakit biglang now it's all super house music the kids are listening to?
I think it's heavily dependent on what's on the charts also, what they hear.
Top 40s.
Because I don't know if you saw recently, naglabas ng yung Complex na parang this entire year 2023, there hasn't been a single number one song on the charts na hip hop.
Oh yeah?
Wala. If you can think of one, wala.
Yeah.
Right?
And Drake dropped.
Travis Scott dropped.
Travis Scott, Lil Uzi dropped.
Madami. But
I
don't know. Maybe because cycle. Like I think that's one of the best explanations. Again, just disclaimer. I love house. Don't worry. Nothing against the new DJs, but I just again want them to be able to try others before they box themselves into just one genre for the rest of their career. Yeah.
I have another on a topic that I want to bring up. What's like for people who want to start DJing? What's good DJ etiquette?
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
No one really talks about this. Good DJ etiquette. I think sa club mas nag-a-apply ito eh. One, pinaka-obvious is you do not play the anthems, you do not play the bangers before prime time.
Yeah, explain to them that because there's 3 slots for DJing.
Yeah, so there's usually the opening DJ who plays from around 10 o'clock to midnight.
And those are usually the newer DJs.
Oh, usually.
We were talking about this
try it out.
earlier,
This is when people are arriving, getting their first drink, waiting for their friends. Yan. So, yun lang. Saktong warm-up lang. Get them on their feet.
Anong pwede i-play? Mga old jams? Mga 2000s? Mga Nelly? Pwede ba yun? Kunyari?
Yeah. That's fine. But just avoid
The
just
super
avoid
bangers.
the current
Okay.
bangers,
Okay.
the songs, because of the rule that states that you can't play the same song twice in one night, even if it's a different DJ.
Yeah.
Right? So if I'm the 12 o'clock primetime DJ, and the DJ before me already plays this super big Dua Lipa song, I can't play it anymore, right? Because instantly everyone on the floor is gonna be like, oh, the song
Narinig ko na
already,
to kanina eh.
nagplay, ano ba yun, paulit-ulit, di ba? So you wanna avoid that. In the booth, if you can avoid inviting your whole crew,
Barkada to the booth.
mahirap yun. Kasi
DJ Etiquette 101 tayo, guys.
Kasi yung gamit sa DJ booth,
It's not just yours.
hindi sa atin yan, saka sobrang mahal niyan. Pag matapunan mo ng alak, you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay, and I've experienced it. I've seen it happen.
You paid? Or
Not
someone
me,
else paid?
not me. May isa. There's one time, I'm not gonna say where, international DJ comes in. Sobrang big time DJ. Sulat ng mga big spenders, pumunta sa party, labasan sila ng drinks, ng bottles. This guy, big guy, dami niyang friends. Palabas siya ng malaking champagne. Pops the champagne. Champagne goes to the mixer.
No.
Boom. Music stops.
Oh my God.
Music stops. And everyone saw it because he was in front of the DJ booth.
Yeah.
So parang everyone was like, boo!
Oh
boo,
my
boo,
God!
boo. So pinalabas yung guy. It took them like 30 minutes to fix it. So, di ba? Sira yung buong gabi.
Sira yung
Imagine yung buong yung anticipation ng lahat for that big party.
And it's all your fault.
And they spent that much on the DJ, on the...
Wait, so hindi pa nakasalang yung DJ?
No, he was playing. He was playing
Okay.
already, like in the middle of his set.
Kala.
Itong guest na to, parang, yeah. Oh, shit. Doon pa talaga.
Oh
Doon pa
my
talaga.
God.
A little bit of common sense would be good.
Sakit sa bangs.
So be careful. That's it. Be careful with the stuff. One important thing that I can share for the newer party goers or people who go out in general, if you really want to make a request, it's fine. But do it in a nice way. Wag kang demanding, wag kang entitled.
Hindi ikaw ang main character sa story na to, man.
Here's the best thing that you can think of. If you're gonna make a request, think if ikaw lang ba mag-enjoy or everyone in the room is gonna enjoy that song, right? Because if it's
Baka
just you and your friends, parang what about
everyone else?
What about the other 200 people in the room na hindi nila trip yung song na yun? Diba? Pass. But if it's a song that's like at the same level, or at the same vibe that everyone's already jamming to, fine. All 200, 300 people are gonna enjoy it too, and then that gets a thumbs up from the DJ.
Nice.
So just think before you request, or give a good tip.
Yo!
Pwede rin yun.
Slide the yellow bill, it
Pwede rin
gets
yun.
played instantly.
Can you play my song?
Oh, mama,
Yes!
oh, mama.
Go!
Anyway, guys, that's all for today's episode of What's Up. So, do you have any upcoming gigs where they can see you at if they want to come see you play, perform?
I'm part of this crew called Very Done. Every Wednesday, we're at Nocal. Every Friday, Apoteca in Poblacion. Great crew, great DJs. If you're looking for a good time, and if you feel like going out on a Wednesday or a Friday, just check it out. We are Very Done on Instagram.
All right, and we are very done today. Thank you, brother.
Let's go!